Good morning. Hi. Yay. Good morning. Yes, happy hump day. It's Wednesday again. Hello. Let me get a drink. My throat is on fire this morning. Life is good. For whatever that's worth. So I just dropped off Cartman. It would be great if they would be on time. So I'm like, I gotta go to work. I told him I'd be an hour late, so. But anyway. But he's fine. He wasn't wanting to get up this morning. He's like, why do we have to go so early? I don't know. That's just what they said. Yeah, of course. Of course, he wants to stay. Tried talking to him a little bit about, like, it's like, but I want to get out of there, so he's not gonna. I need him to be authentic. I need him to be like he is at home, but he's not gonna be. He wants out. So, well, like, there were really no issues, actually. Trying to think if there was anything that really stood out, and there wasn't. So I can't think of anything. He stayed 2 nights. I told y'all that. He stayed 2 nights with other family. And I didn't hear anything. I'm assuming everything went well. We are essential workers. Let me just say that, because, like, we did not, like, we had to work during the pandemic, when, even though, they were shutting everything down, we had to continue working. I'm not a nurse or anything like that, God forbid. No. I would be the worst. I couldn't do it. I can't. I couldn't do it. because though so many of you are like, I have no issues with most of you, or none of the commuters. There's always lurkers, though, that are poking around, trying to do anything they can to get a little crumb of information, and then they go on this wild tangent. And it wouldn't be difficult if I said too much. No.
In a quarter-mile, use the right lane to take the Tennessee 396 East Saturn Parkway ramp to I-65.
Yes, I don't work in a, I don't do factory work. Okay, wait, I don't know what she said.
Ramp.
Fortunately, she repeated it. I'm like, what? I am going to go.
Continue for 3/4 of a mile.
A different way back because I am going to work. So I'll have to kind of listen to her. Anyway, yesterday after work,
in a quarter-mile, merge onto Tennessee 396 East.
I got off work and I noticed, I don't know, things seemed weird on the road. And so as I
continue on Tennessee 396 East for 3 miles.
Get over to get onto the interstate, as I'm, going on to the interstate, I noticed that the lane next to me is just backed up. What happened? Where are you guys coming from? Hold on. And so, now my attention is going as I'm coming off, coming down the ramp, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, no. Honey, it was backed up for miles.
In 2 miles, take the I-65 north exit on the left toward Nashville.
Usually I will look at the interstate, but yesterday I didn't. Or had I looked, I would have seen that it was. Look, you know how fast the trip is to work in the mornings. So yesterday, to get home, because once you get on the interstate, you're stuck. I was stuck. I had. Oh God.
North exit on the left toward Nashville.
Okay. So finally, I get home and
take the I-65 north exit on the left.
I am the first exit off the interstate.
Continue on I-65 north for 6 miles.
And so I was stuck. I was so stuck. I was so mad. I was like, damn it. And it was because they were closing down lanes. Like, why would you do this at this time of the day? Like, why? Why? And it's full of semis and their trailers, and so you're sitting kind of boxed in kind of by these trucks, and the heat coming, oh Lord. Yeah, it was miserable. So I get home and I get everything, and now on the way I'm kind of panicking too, because I know that I'm hoping that Cartman isn't gonna come home early, because I know that he didn't have the house key. So I'm like, oh my God, but he hadn't texted me, so I'm like, well, okay. So anyways, I go in. Hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time, it seems like. Oh, yes, especially. Hello? We must be back on, because it's not cut off or told me to reconnect. Answering, but it's not coming up. Oh, there you are. Okie dokie. Perfect.
In half a mile, take the I-840 East exit toward Knoxville.
You're fine. Hi. So I was just telling the story about how I
take the I-840 East exit, then keep right at the fork to continue on exit 59A.
Hang on a minute.
Keep right at the fork to continue on exit 59A. Continue on I-840 East for 41 miles.
41 miles. Okay. Oh Lordy, I see a big old hill here, or like a mountain on each side, so we'll see what happens. Oh gosh, I hope this was not a bad decision on my part to go this way, but this is a lot faster for me to go to work this way. So we'll see. Anyway. So I was just telling the story about how yesterday afternoon, when I left work, I didn't look as I passed over the interstate, and I got on the interstate only to find it all backed up, and oh my God. And I was talking about how I hate the people that, instead of just getting in line, they want to try to bypass and jump ahead of other people. Oh, that irritates me so bad. It really does. And then there were people driving on the shoulder of the road. But it's not going to last. Apparently there are severe storms coming. So I get home, and I always, when I get home, I'll get on the security camera, and I will tell the cats hello. And usually, well, a lot of times they'll jump in the window and wait for me to get out of the car. And anyways, none of them responded yesterday. I was like, okay. So I went in, and I go in, I see there's Tito. Hi, Titi. I see Wee Wee. Hi, Wee Wee. And then I hear out the left side of the left ear, I hear a bark. And you have thoughts. You know how your brain just works so fast. Through my head. But I'm sure it was a lot of, that was a dog, what the hell? Stuff like that. Like, what is happening right now? And then just at the same moment, there's a very large person, like when I say large, I mean like tall person standing there, and scared the ever beloved beavers out of me. And I'm like, don't you ever, I was cussing, effing do that again. He's like, did I scare you? Hell yeah, you scared me. What? Why are you barking? It was Cartman. I'm like, how long have you been here? He said, an hour or two. And I'm like, how did you even get in? He said, well, they had their key. Okay, any other time they don't have the damn key with them to let you in. Like, so usually it's really, really hard to scare me. But he did it yesterday. He pulled that mess off yesterday. He did. He got me good. I was like, oh my God, dude. Because I was just so not expecting it. It's crazy. So, he talked me out of another damn pizza. So, but it'll be a few weeks before he gets another one, so. I know! I didn't know. there, like. But anyways. But he just kind of did his thing, just played and, you know, watching videos and I don't know. And I went after I got home, and then, you know, everything settled down. I'm like, well, I'm gonna lay down for like just a few minutes. And then he came in a little while later, and he's like, hey, this guy wants you to vote for him. What? His thing was on the door, and I'm like, who is it? He's like, I don't know. He said, I said, so somebody came around, and he's like, yeah, didn't you hear me talking to him? No. I can't even imagine how that conversation went. Just check that in the garbage. What did Barbara do? I slept okay. I don't know why I'm tired. I don't know. How do you guys feel about the dancers doing their little skit videos in response to the stuff that KJ is saying? There's one about a haircut. It's hilarious. Startle me. I know. Yeah, me too. I think they're funny. They're very funny. Yeah, he just barked to scare me, I think. They are on Instagram. Hi. If you look at like Wilking Sisters 2, Wilking Sisters 2, or Without a Crystal Ball, or Clue, or there's lots of people that are sharing them, so yeah, they're funny because KJ just keeps coming up with this crazy mess. But I think they are going to start fighting back legally. You can tell that Katie doesn't like it. She don't like it too well. What's that? It looks like a castle. Wait a minute, let me look. ever noticed. I haven't been on this road in a long time, but might have to look that up. I need to see what that is. There's so much stuff blowing around on the road. Like, the wind is supposed to be pretty high today. Why do people think that? Like, what has happened? I have noticed, that come up before recently, and I thought, oh, I wonder what has happened that has given people cause to question whether or not she's been booted from the group because she's not talking about them, or it's something like what? To get out of behind this dude right here because it's weird nerves. I am curious. Yeah. So she did a live yesterday evening. First of all, let me say this. I think it's very, very bizarre that she can talk to so many people. Like, all these people she's interviewed and this, that, and the other. Yet they're all wanting to stay anonymous. Like, that's bizarre to me. If they really wanted to put a stop to whatever they feel like Mr. Shin is responsible for and is doing or whatever, then why not just be about it? Come forward and own what you're accusing him of. It does, I can tell you, and we all know that it's always this way with KJ. My sources tell me this. My sources told me that. And then everybody questions. Finally. Gosh, that was a long one. whether or not it's just weird that every story that she covers, she always has, everything is anonymous. Always. She never tells you who her sources are. So I just find it just, I feel like in a lot of cases she likes to make stuff up and throw it out there as though a source told her, but it's really just her thoughts. Anyway, she went on to talk about how Mr. Shin was very inappropriate, kind of, this is what she was told. She said, that multiple former members all have pretty much the same story, that he likes to take women behind closed doors and stuff happens. But I feel like I already knew that. I feel like she has already alluded to that. So I don't know. I don't feel like her piece of information that she was going to release, or it did release in the video, I don't feel like it was anything shocking. I don't know. I hear that that's in the works. That's what I've heard. I know that I've had someone request some specific things, specific video clips and stuff where she has accused them of things. So I think that there is some stuff, and I hope so. But if you listen to her and you watch her, like the stuff that she's posted, you can see that she's making a change now. And now it's alleged, and now it's because she's making sure that she really emphasizes that someone else is saying this. Someone else told her. Because you know that anytime that it's always going to be, she'll throw anybody under the bus. So if they are suing her, yes, she is backpedaling. Yep, you can see it. It's happening. Typical Katie pleasure. already said that. You've already said that. It was funny. Somebody had posted a screenshot somewhere, probably on Instagram, where somebody had, in a comment, had asked KJ, why? What about these other Alexandria, Kylie? But what about them? They haven't cut their hair. And it was funny how she backed off of that and said, oh, well, he uses things. You expect this person to cut their hair, but this person over here, you've got to lose weight or stuff like that. But she initially put it out that these girls, the women, had to cut their hair. Now she's trying to figure out, well, how am I going to fix this? Because some of these women have not cut their hair. So, I just kind of feel like also that, that we're really in a situation that wasn't good for them. Dude, why are you going so slow? Like, they have so much opportunity. To get a message to someone. Hey, I need help. There's always somebody with them. They're not allowed to speak to. I don't believe that. Doing a video with a dancer that is not part of their group. They're out in public, dancing. I just feel like there's a lot of opportunity for them to get away. If they were really in great danger. Could it be that Mr. Shin that he doesn't want to repeat his behaviors that he had in the past? Maybe he really is wanting to just look, I've made mistakes, and I feel like, with KJ, she's focusing so much on his past. And if that's the way that she wants to do it, then I feel like it's fair game for everybody to focus on her past and her DUI and that was her mistake. It was something that she did, and I would hope that she would never do that again, and hasn't, but I don't know. we know that she's a drinker, so I mean, the chances of her driving, yeah, but I mean, and this lady, is it Lydia? No, I don't know. There's so many of them. I don't know. The lady that he was in the lawsuit with, I think she is really, really angry because she gave the church her money and she can't get it back. And I would probably be mad too if I lost that much money. But you have to place the blame where it's, and that's kind of on herself. I mean, I feel like she was maybe equally at fault here. And the statute of limitations has run out. Why? Why did you wait all this time and not try to get your money to take it to court? Like, why didn't you do something about it at the time? Yes. Yes. Well, that's wild. I mean, Todd doesn't touch it now, apparently. Which, can't say the same for her, though. So, and again, the way that she pretends to know her Bible and say, you know, like she keeps harping on the fact that he says he is a man of God. Woman of God. I mean, I don't feel like by him saying that he's a man of God, I don't get around him, but
take the exit on the right.
By saying I'm a man of God. Most men will say, no, I shouldn't say that. That's scratch all that. Scratch that. A lot of men call themselves or say, I am a man of God. That to me means they are striving to be more like the way that
in half a mile, take exit 72B towards Central Pike.
That's what I needed to know here. I was waiting for it. I knew it was coming up. of Christian men, it's their desire to be more, be what God has called them to be. And to say, I am a man of God or I'm a woman of God means, to me, what they're saying is they are striving to be all about their father's business. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense at all? Well, it's weird. It's so weird turning this way, coming from this way to work instead of this way. Usually we take a right here. But anyways, I don't feel like any of these people are trying to be like God or consider themselves gods. They just have a heart for God and want to walk that path. You can, you know, I would easily say that when, if you know, well, anybody who knows Bible stories and whatnot, but when Saul became Paul, you know, you vulture ass birds, get up. Are we back? Damn it. Like, it was the worst timing ever. Anyway, I consider Abraham a man of God. I consider Moses a man of God. I mean, they weren't trying to be gods. They were trying to be about their father's business. And we're back, and I'm at work. Made it. Hallelujah. Anyways. So I just feel like it's really what? Yes. A preacher's a man. They're not perfect, honey, because guess what? They're walking in the flesh, okay? We are flesh human beings. She even tried to point out about how they have to die to self. Clearly, she doesn't understand what that means, or she would not be trying to use it in a way to put this pastor and them down. So, but anyways, let me run in here and do my little job. And, yeah. Thank you for riding with me. Y'all have a great day. And I love you. And thank you so much for supporting me and just listening to me. So, anyways, I will talk to you guys, Lord willing, in the morning. Mwah! Bye, guys.